Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Miami Marlins. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the hill, Sandy Alcantara. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
1-2.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And now it's William Contreras. One, 2 to Contreras. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first, double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now here is Jackson Chourio. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. 2 outs. And it's a strikeout for the Sandman, his second of the game.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back. And our pitcher tonight, Freddie Peralta. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
Bottom of the first. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. In the air out to center. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 1 down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions. But I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Now a high fly ball out to left center. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now at the plate, Connor Norby. Sanchez on at second with 2 down. And that one hammered way back there. And it is out of here. It's his 8th home run of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And at the plate for Miami, Garrett Mitchell. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Turang has a beat on it. Brings it in. And that's the inning. 2-run shot for Miami this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on The Show, Florida. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Fires over to first and quickly one away in the second. Here's C.J. Abrams now. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the righty deals. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
2 outs, base is empty. This is Bryce Turang. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Willie Castro. Bounce to the right side, Turang. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Jose Trevino. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. 1-1 now. And that one lifted in the air center field. Snags it for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Miami, Graham Pauley. 2 outs, base is empty. This one in the air center field. Perkins settles under this one, makes the play, and it's out number 3. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Alcantara ready to fire now. A changeup missing, and it's 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2.
Outside. And that's ball 3.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. So up next, Blake Perkins. In the air, left field, down the line. Myers makes the grab. One away. So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Ground ball up the middle. Castro whips it to first on the run. And they get the out. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 2 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in Miami, now Dane Myers. Base knock center field. And that turns the lineup over. Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Otto Lopez. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Perkins snags it on the run.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
So digging in, Jesus Sanchez. Myers, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Well done behind the dish.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Base hit center field. And now 2 aboard.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
First and second, 2 outs. Norby getting ready to hit. Lifted in the air right center field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Marlins strand a pair, but they're on top 2-0. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Christian Yelich. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate. This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. Tapped in front of the plate. Handles, throws to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And here's the catcher, William Contreras. 1 out, bases empty. That one ripped. Mitchell moving back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Two outs, bases empty. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Myers under it. Makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Next offering misses down and away.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
This is Willie Castro. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Jose Trevino. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Corrals it. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Marlins 2 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. He usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. And it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. Line to right, base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
The bases all loaded up. Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. On the ground to third. Slings to second. And a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Blake Perkins now at the plate. 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. 2-2 now. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Graham Pauley. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the left fielder, Dane Myers. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Yeah, that's fouled off.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
That to right. Puts it away for the out.
The right fielder, number 7, Sanchez.
And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Chourio should have this one. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So here's Wade now. Wade with some impressive production lately. Peralta throws over. Myers back in on a dive. And a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. Now here's the Marlins DH, Connor Norby. And a swing and a miss there.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
That one missed. And that's downstairs and outside. Garrett Mitchell waits on deck for Miami. Cut on and lifted in the air. Yelich sizes this one up, nabs it, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. This is Marlins baseball on the Show, Florida. New inning getting started. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Xavier Edwards. And that one is inside.
Well, these Brewers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
In there at the knees. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here comes Christian Yelich. Here's a 1-1. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
One down. Next for Milwaukee, William Contreras. 1-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track run around the move. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Sanchez makes the catch, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Brewers 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jared Koenig.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Garrett Mitchell digs in now.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
1-2.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. And with the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
Man at first, and now the shortstop, Willie Castro. And now it's 1-2. Got him swinging. And up next for Miami, Jose Trevino. Mitchell stands at first with 1 out. Next offering is in for a strike. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Nick Mears appears to be getting loose. McGill also getting ready. And now 2-2. Swings through it for the K. Nice job behind the plate there.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Runner takes off. The 1-1 is fouled off. This one in the air. O'Hearn squeezes it, and that ends the inning. One hit, one left. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Brewers 1. Calvin Fauché into the game.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And a 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
1-2.
And the sweeper is off the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Hauls it in for the out. Then there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's Yelich at the dish. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the
That's a
dirt.
ball.
To the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He beats the throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. William Contreras will hit next. Out to center. Mitchell sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Outside low. Full count, 3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
First and second, 2 outs. O'Hearn, the next to hit, the 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Got him. Out number 3. Back here in Miami, now it's going to be Graham Pauley. This one popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And now it's going to be Dane Myers. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
The batter, number 6, second baseman,
So man aboard, and at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. Man at first, one away. Now fly ball to right center. Perkins on the move to the alley. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jesus Sanchez. 2 outs.
Great
ball.
RBI spot
Strike.
here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 1 left for Miami. They lead it though 6-1. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we go to the 9th. Here's the Brewers DH, C.J. Abrams. And that one popped to short. 1 down. So up next, Bryce Terang.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
That one finds the corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Fish leading by 5 here at the top of the 9th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. Fauché is just 1 strike away. Up the middle, and that'll do it.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.